She is fine, Tel Aviv said abruptly. She will be deported. Israel fired him a quick glance, then turned back to me, smiled, leaned across the desk. A desk fan in the corner licked at a loose stack of papers. I'm going to ask you a question, he said. But before you answer, before you say anything, you must think very, very carefully, because I already know the answer. I'm a human rights activist. I'd worked in Palestine. We were planning to return. We'd almost certainly been found out, and now I was to be deported as well. Emily and I were reunited in the locked cage of a security truck and driven to a detention center. It was getting late. We were exhausted, hungry, on edge. There was yet another guard, this one tired, too. Perhaps even a little sad. He told us his name was Abraham. I got the feeling he wanted to be somewhere else. Please empty your pockets, sir. If I could just get through this one last time. Lift your arms, please. He began patting me down. What's this? He asked. It's, He was pushing at the small box in the back pocket of my jeans. Please remove that, sir. Emily was looking at me now, uncertain. I spoke to her first. I didn't want it to be like this, I said. Sorry. Then I removed the box and opened it. She saw the engagement ring. It was all a bit too much. We did some crying, laughing, a hug. Abraham was delighted for us. Did we want a drink? Champagne? Emily chanced. I'll get you a Sprite, he offered. We were allowed to sit outside for a while, drinking our Sprites in the exercise yard. Abraham walked to the far end, by the high fence, giving us some space. Emily and I perched on a dusty concrete step. It was dark now, but we were lit by a full moon and a bright white security light. There was a cool breeze, a moment of calm. You didn't actually ask me, Emily said. What? She took hold of my hands. You gave me the ring, but you didn't actually ask. You should ask me. I took a deep breath. Okay, I said, my voice a little wobbly. I'm going to ask you a question. But before you answer, before you say anything, you must think very, very carefully, because I already know the answer. We spent the next 24 hours locked up in a family cell. Abraham said he wouldn't normally let us be alone together, but since we were betrothed, he made an exception. I like to think he tells this story, too. But he doesn't know how it ends. 9 months later, our first baby was born. We called her Ada, an Arabic name. It means, to return.